Hi everyone! Today I want to show you how to make this adorable little Valentine treat package using the new Yummy in My Tummy stamp set. The stamp set features two really cute monsters and the word hugs and Yummy in My Tummy, a cute little heart as well. Great for Valentine's Day, which is right around the corner. But really, these little monsters would be cute on a kid's birthday card, party favor treats, just about anything. They're so adorable. They are brand new in the Occasions catalog. I stamped my monster directly onto some designer series paper to give them some cute little texture and not have to do too much coloring. It's a double reason right there. The paper is from Tasty Treats. It's also brand new in the Occasion catalog, and the colors are beautiful. They really say spring, which is hopefully right around the corner. It's 7 degrees today in Chicagoland. The colors on this are just beautiful. I love them. They really scream ice cream and sorbet, don't they? There's little popsicles and things. I opted for this little confetti page, and I also used the back of this stripe, which is Pool Party. Some of my favorite colors. So I cut the little monster out. I stamped him in basic gray right onto the paper, and then cut him out. And I was going to use a paper punch to cut out his tummy, but then I decided that, you know, I wanted it to look bumpy and furry like the outside, and I went with the layering circles framelit dies, and I went with this little guy. So it has a little scallop edge, which kind of goes with his fur. It's not exact, but who's going to know that? And I just cut it out with my Big Shot so that he'd have a hollow tummy. You can see the treat inside. There we go. I didn't want you to have to watch me cut out the little monster, so I did that in advance. And now I'm going to show you how I put together the bag. If you notice, my bags are laying flat, and I want to show you that you can also do it and make the bag stand up. These are 3x6 gusseted bags, which means they have a pleat on the sides, and you can make it a stand-up bag simply by taking a piece of cardstock. This is a thick Whisper white cardstock, cut 2 by 3 inches. And you just need to fish this down into your bag. There we go. As you push down, you're going to see that the bag wants to kind of fold for you nicely. You can add a little glue dot underneath those little pleats if you want to, but once you put the candy in there, you're not going to have to. So we're going to fill up this little guy with some chocolates. Now, I had a whole bag of Dove chocolates, but I have a husband who loves sweets. And as the week went by and I didn't do this video, the bag of chocolates has gotten smaller and smaller and smaller. So when you make the bag gusseted or flat, it is going to make it a little wider. You are going to have to put a little bit more treats in it. You could actually make this piece of cardstock thinner even. Maybe do 1.5 inches instead of 2 inches, and then the bag won't be so thick. But here's my bag, and to close it I just used a stapler. Now I folded it over just a tiny bit and I stapled it shut, and then because I wanted it to look cuter, I used a piece of designer series paper, also from the Tasty Treats, and this is 3 inches by 2 inches, folded right in half, and you can put it directly over the top to cover up that staple. And then I closed it with these really cute gold binder clips. They come in a pack of 10. They're really sweet, small little binder clips, and you can just put that right at the top to hold your bag closed. The monster is added by just some glue dots, which I put directly behind his little monster paws. And stuck down. And press tightly. And I wanted to add a little tag. Now you could use the cute little Yummy in My Tummy and the hugs from the stamp set. However, I wanted to make it a little more Valentine's-y with the hugs and kisses. Plus I wanted to emphasize that the monster was giving a really big hug, and I wanted a more horizontal tag. So I used the hugs and kisses. There are a lot of great Valentines on here. Sealed with a kiss, hello love, happy Valentine's Day, all kinds of cute stuff. and I am going with Hugs and Kisses. Now I stamped in Melon Mambo. The actual color in this paper is Watermelon Wonder. However, it's such a tiny little dot and sprinkles that you're not going to notice that. And I'm kind of a crazy person in that I like my chocolate wrappers to match my colors. I'm a little bit crazy. And I didn't see Watermelon Wonder candies, amazingly enough. But this bright pink looks really nice with the Melon Mambo, and I decided to go with that. And you're not going to notice that. This is Watermelon Wonder. This is Melon Mambo. It's not going to notice at all. And it coordinates wonderfully, especially when you add that Melon Mambo ribbon. It really makes a complete package. So I stamped Hugs and Kisses right there on a little piece of Whisper White cardstock. I think this is about 1 3/4 by 2.5. This is actually a scrap. I save these little scraps and I use them for my tags. I think they are awesome to save these, and I use them up in stamp camps and classes all the time without having to cut more paper. And I wanted to point out that this grid paper that I'm using has measurements on the bottom. These are inches, but if you flip it, it's metric. So you can use this in any place that Stampin' Up works. And it's perfect for this type of thing where you want to look at this and decide where to flag and trim for that little forked pennant there. So I put it in the middle, and then I can put my scissors in the middle, and I can make a little snip to do this right on my workstation. So I use this grid paper all the time. I love it. So this is going to go directly underneath this little clip. But first I'm going to tie a bow with this thin Melon Mambo stitched ribbon. It's really skinny and cute. Perfect for Valentine's Day. I put it through this little binder clip and then just tied a bow. I cut my finger yesterday, so it's going to be a little harder to tie a tiny bow with this Band-Aid on my most important finger. There we go. So you make your sweet little bow, trim your ends so they're nice and even. Too long. There we go. And you just tuck that little tag right in there. Very cute. Okay, now I also wanted to add a little bow to my monster. You may have seen it on the sample. This bow is pre-made. You don't have to do anything. There is a bow maker punch. Sometimes pre-made is just awesome. So this is a little kit of embellishments. It's called Cupcakes and Carousels Embellishments, and it has these little tassels, some really pretty gold baker's twine in some new colors, these labels. This ribbon is wonderful. I've already put in a suggestion to the product sandbox that demonstrators get to use for them to sell this in a spool because it's soft, it feels awesome, and it looks great. It's ombre, it's like dark at the top and gets lighter. It's so pretty. And these sequins are beautiful. And here are my little bows. So I took out one of the little bows, already made for you. I forget how many are in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 little bows. You know, it also gives you glue dots. I always forget to use the ones that come in the kits because I have the roll of glue dots in front of me, and I use those all the time, so I'll have to remember to take those glue dots out and actually use them. So I just put a little glue dot on the back of the bow and stuck it right in my little monster's hair. There you go. And then to make a little center on my bow, you could put a rhinestone or a little pearl. I opted for a matching little enamel dot. I'm going to put that right in the center. Oops. See, I'm using my wrong hand because my little cut on my finger. There we go. There. And now your treat box is done. So I hope you love this little Yummy in My Tummy stamp set. And I want to remind you that Celebration is going on right now. So for every $50 that you spend now through March 31st, although Valentine's Day is around the corner, you might want to do that in January, you get to choose one product from the Celebration catalog for every $50 that you spend. There's some really great things in here. Papers, ribbons, kits, and even a tin to put cards in. For every $50 you get to choose one of those products. Also for Celebration, I normally give out, when I get an online order, I send a hand stamp thank you card as a thank you for the purchase. And I am sending out 5 for the Celebration months, just to show more things and to celebrate Celebration and to also diminish some of my stash. As you can imagine, I make lots of cards and I would love to share those with you. So if you don't already have a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, I would love to earn your business. You can go to my blog at www.bethspapercuts.com to order all your Stampin' Up! Supplies. And also, I'm available for questions anytime. You can go to that blog and go directly to the Contact Me, and my email address is right there, or you can send me a message right through Blogger, but it's better if you use my email address because then I know exactly how to get back to you, and if you use an anonymous comment, I may not know how to get back to you. So please give me any questions you may have. I would love to answer them. Thanks for watching.